So let's move then to exercise number 5. And Balqis, would you please read the question? Because you're still here?
Yes. Answer the following sentence in the right place in the dialogue. There are two extra sentences.
Yeah. So what are you supposed to do in this exercise? What are you supposed to do?
I complete the dialogue with the sentences.
Yeah. What is mentioned in the question? What is the first word used?
See
this one?
Answered.
Yeah, that's insert. Okay.
Insert.
So if I insert, that means I will simply put that in the right place. It's like I'm changing the place of that sentence or that part of the sentence inside the paragraph or the dialogue that we are having in this exercise. Okay, fine.
Okay.
Now, here I need to first of all read the whole paragraph if I have a paragraph, or read the whole dialogue if I have a dialogue, read the whole letter if I have a letter. It depends on what I have in each exercise. Then I need to read them all to find out which fits in the right place. Okay? Good.
Okay.
Now, please, let's read the two first replies and then we'll move to the needed sentence. Go, Balqis.
Pablo. Hi, Sumi. I am fine, thanks. Sumi.
Okay.
Pablo, this is Greta. Pablo.
Okay, fine. Now, just a minute, Balqis. Simply from the two first sentences, what is happening, Balqis?
Sumi introduce
himself?
Greta to Pablo.
Good. So it's kind of two people who are introducing themselves to each other. That's the meaning. Okay? Good.
Okay.
So you can see here, normally we start each conversation with a greeting. So you have here, hi, and then I am, and then Pablo, this is, so this person is introducing somebody. Okay? Good.
Yes.
So it's as if, or it's actually two people meeting. So they are introducing themselves to each other. Okay?
Yes.
Good. Now, here I have Sumi who is saying, Pablo, this is Greta. What is Pablo supposed to say in here?
He says greeting and
yes, and
introducing and he introduces himself.
Good. So give me the answer, please.
Hi, Greta. I am Pablo.
Good. Yeah. So hi, Greta.
Pablo.
Okay. So here, this is, so he said hi again. So you need to say hi again. Okay. And then he will say hi, Greta. So he's saying hi to her and he is introducing himself to her. Okay. Clear?
Okay.
Can he say this is Pablo straight away? Can he use this one? This is Pablo.
Sumi.
Yeah. Can he use this one here? This is Pablo. Instead of using hi, Greta, I'm Pablo. Normally, no, because here you have hi. So you need to say hi before to have an answer like hi after that. Okay?
Yes.
Clear?
Yes, clear.
Yeah. Thank you, Balqis. So Wajih, you're going to be doing the next one. Or I would say Rahma. Rahma, please. Isra wants to speak. Isra. Okay. Isra, are you there, please?
Hi, Miss.
Good. Isra, would you please finish the other sentences? I'm fine, thanks.
I'm fine, thanks. Where are you from, Greta?
Good. So why I put where are you from?
Because she says I'm from.
Good.
Barcelona.
Because he says here I'm from Barcelona. Okay. Now why don't I use where is your city in here?
Because Barcelona is from.
Actually, no, because he needs to say in the answer. You see, he needs to say it is in, I would say, in Spain or it is in that place. Okay, but here he's not saying that. He's not giving the right place of his city. He's saying he is from that city. Okay, so here you have the word from. That's why you have to answer in the question, where are you from? It's okay. Don't you forget the question mark, because that is a question, and everything is I would say penalized about in this exercise. Okay,
Okay, Miss.
good. Isra, would you please finish number 3? Then, what is Barcelona like? What is this question about, if you want? He's asking about, if I ask this question, what is that place like? What is your friend like? So what am I looking for? I'm looking for this.
Describing.
Yeah, so the noun from describing is description. Okay, so if I would like to describe, what is the word that I need to use? And we talked about that in the 2 tables we had above.
It's wonderful.
Yeah, so I have to use
Adjective.
adjective. So the adjective I'm using here is the adjective wonderful. Okay, so it's wonderful because here I asked about the description of Barcelona. Okay, good. Now we move to number 4. But before giving the answer, I have, or the question, if you want, I have to look at that. What is the answer? Read, please.
I have got one brother and 2 sisters.
Okay, so I've got 1 brother and 2 sisters. Okay, good. That means what must the question be about?
About numbers.
Yeah, so what do I say?
How many siblings
How?
have you? Siblings have you?
So here, good. So I will say, how many siblings
Have you?
have you got? And I put a question mark. Now, thank you so much, Isra. In this one, I have many indications. So do you see that one? How many? Okay. So that one is, he is giving you numbers 1 and 2. So that is a question about number. So the answer is also corresponding to the question. Also, I have used have you got. Can you see this one? Okay. So that one is also used in the answer, and you have I have got. So it is actually corresponding to the question again. Okay. Thank you so much, Isra. Can you finish this dialogue? Can you finish reading?
Yeah. Would you like to have
Juice?
a juice? Yes, please.
Good. Thank you so much, Isra.
Yes.
Now, if you can just have a look at the question, we had this remark. There are 2 extra sentences, and that means there are 2 things you will never insert inside the paragraph, okay, or the dialogue. So in this example, we didn't use this one. Okay, where is your city? We didn't use that, and we didn't also use this is Pablo. So these are the ones that we talked about. Okay, always pay attention. Thank you so much. Now, if anybody is having a question about this exercise, I'm ready to answer back. Okay, anybody is having a question? Okay, nobody. So we'll move to the next exercise, number 6, the one before the last. So I will have Farah. Are you with us, Farah? Waji? Shahid? Shahid? Farah, are you with us?
Hi.
Not Waji, Farah. Farah?
Miss Farah has a problem. He can't tell you.
She can't. Okay, Isra, you are still with us. So, Hiba, can you talk? Hiba? Open your mic. Hi, Hiba. Yes, Hiba? We can hear you, Hiba.
Put the words in parentheses.
Talk, Hiba, please. Just talk.
Okay, talk. Put the right.
Okay, I think Hiba is having a problem. Yes, Hiba? Can you speak?
Yeah.
Okay, so no problem. I guess we need Hiba. You can just speak. We can hear you, Hiba. Just talk.
right
No, I
tense.
think we can't hear you. Maybe your volume is too low. Okay, Rahma. Rahma.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Rahma, please read the question.
Put the words in the parentheses.
In the right?
In the right tense or form.
Okay. Yeah. So, please, what are you supposed to do in this exercise? So, normally, you need to put, as it's mentioned in here, you need to put the words you have between parentheses in the right tense or form. Is that okay?
Yes.
Good. Now, if I just need to put it in the right tense, that means I will simply conjugate that verb if I have a verb. Okay? But if I will be putting those words in the right form, that means I will transform that word I have between parentheses into, for example, an adjective, an adverb, a noun, a verb. It depends. That's why I did those exercises at the beginning of this review session. Okay? So you need to know them because in this exercise, you will need to transform the words sometimes that you have between parentheses into different words or different forms. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So please, Rahma, could you start reading?
Yes. Shirley Allen is 13 years old.
It's Shirley, not Shirley. Shirley.
Shirley Allen is 13 years old. She is
Good.
from Manchester. Every day
Absolutely.
she wakes
She.
up early.
Yeah. Finish the sentence and then we talk. Go.
He wakes up early to study at the music academy.
Good. That's a good accent, Rahma. Fine. Now, before the parentheses, what do you have?
A verb.
Before that, this one.
She.
That's a she. And she is working like a
Subject.
subject. Okay? Because I have a subject, so what do I need in here? I need
A verb.
a verb. Okay? Now, because I need a verb, so normally my job here is to conjugate and
verb.
not to give the right form. Okay? Now, things are easy for you because until this moment, you simply know two tenses in English, which are the simple present and the present progressive. Don't you? Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yeah.
Good. So, how do I conjugate that verb? So, what do I say? She
Wakes.
wakes. So, what is the modification I did to the verb wake?
S.
What did I do exactly?
S.
Good. Because I have a she. If I have a she, that means I will keep the verb like it is and add an S. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Rahma. The next one, I will, yeah, thank you so much. I will talk to somebody else if it's possible. I would say Eunice, maybe. Eunice? Yeah? Weji, Balqis, let's go.
Hello.
Yes,
She's
Eunice
fond,
or Balqis, it's okay. You can talk, any of you, no problem.
she's fond of singing and playing the piano. Her
Okay.
dream
Is
is
to become?
to become a musician or
Good.
blues
Now,
singer.
we talked about that many times. After a, you need a,
Noun
and
singular.
how is this now? It must be,
Singular.
okay. What is the noun from music? Already music is a noun, so what do I do?
Musician.
Yeah, so why I need this word, if you want, this type of noun? Because here I have blues singer.
Singer.
What is the word singer here? That's a
Noun. That's
noun
noun.
of a
Singer.
noun of a
Person.
person. Okay? And
Yes.
because here I have or, so
Oh.
that means the one before or and after or have to be the same. Here I have a noun of a person. So this one also should be a noun of a person. So what do I put? A
Musician.
So I kept the word music and I simply added IAN. That's musician. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you, Balqis. Now, Wajih, please go.
Hi,
Go,
Miss.
Wajih. Yes,
Uh,
hello again. Yes, Wajih.
and to go to many countries.
Uh-huh. Many?
Country,
Give me the answer.
countries.
Countries. Good job, Wajih. Okay? So, here you have many. After many, you need a
Plural.
plural
Yeah.
noun. And we gave that example in the first exercise we had in our
Yeah.
revision. So here, what do I put? I keep the word country, if you want, and then at the end I will put an IES, countries. Okay?
Yeah.
Good. Thank you so much, Fiji. Now I will move to Eunice. Go, Eunice.
Hello, Mrs.
Okay.
To play music for all the people, she is very active and courageous.
People.
She is very active and courageous.
Good. Now, just a second, okay? Make me or just help me to understand what I need first before giving me the answer, okay? So, normally in here, what do you have? Courageous.
An adjective.
It is an adjective, okay? And what is this one?
A relation.
That's and, okay? So that's a rule in English. If you have something before and after and, that must be the same, okay? So
Okay.
what do I need in this place? I need an
Adjective.
Okay, good. Now I need an adjective from the noun activity. Okay?
Activate.
But it's not activate. I'm sorry for this one. It must be that's easy.
Activity.
Active. Okay? That's the adjective active. It's the opposite of lazy. Do you remember that?
Yes,
So
yes.
we said
Last
an active person. You found out, or actually you saw that in the lessons of or the lesson of daily routine. Do you remember this? So
yes,
active
yes.
is the opposite of lazy. Okay.
Mrs.
And please. Yes.
Because why we don't put activate, not
It doesn't exist
active.
the word activate as an adjective. If I use it like activate, activating something that is simply a verb. For example, I need to activate that app or application in order for me to be able to use it. Okay?
Okay.
Or I need to activate that. That means to make it go back to activity. Okay? That's the meaning. But it doesn't exist as an adjective. Okay?
Yes, thanks.
That's the only problem. Fine. Now you can use the adjective active, or you can also, but not here, just a synonym. You use the adjective energetic. That's also a synonym. Okay? Clear, everyone? Yeah. So Balqis, do you have a question? If you have a question, I will just open your mic. Do you have a question, Balqis?
No, Mrs. I haven't.
Good. So Eunice, you have a problem?
No, Mrs. No. It's
Okay.
all here.
Who has a problem? Who has a problem? Anybody is having a problem? Okay, fine. So let's move to the last exercise. And that one is number 7. So please, anybody wants to read the questions? Or the question, Lujane, please do. Your mic is open. Hi, Lujane.
Hi. Give the communicative function of the
So give the communicative function
of the underlined sentences.
Okay, now you might ask, what is a communicative function? Okay, that looks a bit weird. So I'm going to just write some of them in here to make you remember that. Okay, so if I say a communicative function, okay, that's, I would say, a way or a manner of communicating with others. That's the meaning. Okay? Now, I will give some examples of communicative functions. Just examples, and easy ones if you want. Clear? So, first of all, if I say hi, the communicative function of hi and hello is greeting. So, when I am saying hi to people, that means I am greeting them, I'm communicating with them, I'm sending my greetings to them. Okay? Now, if I am talking, for example, I say, I'm 20 years old. Okay? That one is just giving or talking about age. That's also another communicative function. Okay? Now, if I say, for example, it's pleasant, and that is an adjective. Okay? So this one is about description, or the communicative function is describing. Okay? Now, if I say, for example, I love school. Okay? That is expressing likes, because here you are using the verb to love. And you have others and other communicative functions that you have discovered in the lessons you have studied. So you have, for example, inviting, you have thanking, okay, etc. You have expressing dislikes. So you have like plenty of communicative functions that you can use, and you need to revise them all. Okay? Is it clear now, Lujay?
Yes.
Good. Now we'll go back to the exercise, and in this way you can simply practice that. Okay. So please start reading.
Hi, my name's Beth. I'm 16 years old. I'm 16 years old.
Okay. And I go to St. Mary's Comprehensive School. Okay. So if I am saying I'm 16 years old, what is the communicative function I'm giving?
Talking
Simply?
about age.
Yeah, simple.
Giving
As
age.
simple as that. So in here, I'm simply giving or talking about age. So I'm giving age. Okay? Clear? Good. Now, if anyone else can or wants to participate, Usama, can I listen to you? Please? Are you there? Usama? I think Usama left. Yeah, Usama? Okay. Are you with us, Usama? Can you hear us? Yes, yes, yes. Or no, no, no. Okay, Yunus, please come, sir. You're with us, Yunus.
Hello, Mrs. And I go to St. Mary's Comprehensive School. I study math.
Saint, like say in French, Saint Marie. Okay, so Saint Mary's Comprehensive School. Then.
Comprehensive School. I study math, literature, drama,
Okay.
French, biology, history, and information technology. My favorite subject is drama because I want to be an actress.
Excuse me, Yunus. We don't say biology, we say biology. And we don't say history, we say history. And we say information technology. Okay?
Okay.
Good. You
History, information technology. My favorite subject is drama because I want to be an actress. But I hate French. My favorite teacher is Mrs. Bake, our history teacher. I love school because I enjoy the lessons and I've got a lot of friends talking about.
Okay, you stop there. So number 2, I've got a lot of friends. What is that expressing? Now we saw that. Yeah.
Expressing the members of the friends.
Yeah, but It's, yeah, but what do you call that? If I say I have got something, I have got pens, I have got
Describe it.
pencils. Yeah, I'm talking about the things I have. Or synonym of have is to simply, so we say to have got, okay? Or we can also say to possess. That's the verb, okay? So what is that expressing? It is expressing simply
Process.
possession. And that is the
Process.
noun from the verb to possess. Okay, so if ever you have I have got, and it can be with friends or pens or family members, it can be with anything you can imagine. So that is expressing possession. You are talking about the things you have, you own, you possess. Okay,
Thanks.
good. Now 3, please. I will move to, I don't know if Usama is with us. He's raising his, I don't know, question. Usama, can you hear us, please? Sans couper. Okay, that means he's not here. Who else wants to start? Shahid, would you like? Balqis? Okay, Balqis. Go, Balqis.
So I really hate the food in the school canteen. So I bring my homemade food.
Yeah, you stop there. What is that expressing?
Dislike.
Dislikes, don't say dislike, okay? Why did you say that? What is your proof? How did you find it out?
Hate.
Yeah.
I really hate.
Good, because you are having the verb hate, and remember, hate means dislike, means detest, means all those words, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Balqis. So, Abdullah, Rahma, please, and you do the last one,
Yes,
if you
miss.
don't mind. Yes, Rahma.
My favorite day is Friday because it's the last day of the school week, and on Fridays I have drama and history in the morning and physical education in the afternoon.
Absolutely, you have a nice voice in here.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's go.
Talking about likes.
Yeah, so instead of saying talking about life, did you say that?
Likes.
Likes, okay. So I don't say talking about, I would simply say expressing, okay. So, and that is saying something, or that is talking about something that you like. So I will say expressing likes thanks to the word.
My favorite.
That's it. So favorite or best or preferred or preferable, etc. Okay, so these are the things you use to express the things that you really like. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
Good. Now we ended this exercise. If ever you have a question, I will be ready. Any question, Balqis?
Mrs. Because why you write expressing like as plural now like as.
No, because it's like that in the function. It's not talking about one like only. This is how we talk about the communicative function. It's in general. When you talk about the things you like, not the one thing you like. You don't like one thing only, okay? So normally you like many things and you dislike many things. So it looks like natural if you use likes and dislikes in the plural form. Okay, and you can check that. Take any grammar book and you can find it like dislikes and likes and not like and dislike. Okay, if it's about nouns. Welcome. Any other question? Rahma, do you have a question? Yes, I guess.
No.
Yes, Rahma.
I haven't.
You don't have. Okay. Usema, do you have a question? Usema? Balqis, any other question?
Mrs. Usama, his microphone doesn't work.
Okay, I understand. Because Eunice, do you have a question? Eunice? Any question, Eunice? No?
No, Mrs.
Oh, because you raised your hand? No, it's okay?
No, Mrs. The microphone is blocked.
Okay, great. Now, Rahma, if you have a question, please, I'm here to help. Rahma? Do you have a question, Rahma?
Just my hand.
Good. What is it?
I haven't question.
Okay, I don't have a question. And that is Lujain. I guess Lujain, you raised your hand. Do you have a question, Lujain?
Yes, Miss.
Please, Lujain.
What are the other synonyms of detest?
Okay, no, normally I talked about that above. I will go back
Yes.
with you, no problem. So we did that in the exercise of spelling. I think, okay, it's here. Can you see that? We are here. Can you see detest?
Yes.
So we can say hate, dislike. You can have others. So
Miss,
I'll write
the
them to
other
you if you
ones.
want in the last one. Do you want me to write them for you?
Yes, Miss, please.
Okay, 1 second and you will have them all here. So you can follow. So if you want me to write them for you, I'll write that. So the verb you are talking about is to detest. And it's not like French, it doesn't end with E, just with T. And if I say to detest, that means to hate, to dislike,
Yeah.
to not bear, okay, or to not stand. Okay, that means you cannot stand something, you cannot bear something. When something is really bad, that's the meaning. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's or these are some synonyms of the verb to detest. Okay,
Thank you, Mrs.
any more questions? If you have any more questions, I can just help. No problem. Yeah, boys, do you have girls? Any? Okay, Eunice, any question?
Mrs. What is our have we got a second lesson?
Yeah, normally I will program one with the platform, and if they have one, I will keep you informed. Okay, no problem.
Thanks.
Mrs.
Yes, please.
Mrs.
Yes.
I use good with a noun, and I use well with in action.
Yes, you can say that. So I can say I had a good reason for or to do something, and you can say I do well in exams. I play football, for example, well. Okay, so that's an action. Okay. However, if you are describing something, you can say good, a good job, a good book, a good pen, a good teacher. Okay, a good student
Okay.
like you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more questions, boys and girls? That's okay? Fine. So if we don't have any questions, I simply would like to finish with a note about writing. You know that you have writing this term in the sentence exam. So in the writing, you can have different possibilities. Now I will you can have to write a letter, or I don't know, you can have to write a dialogue. I don't know, it's possible, where you can introduce yourself. Also, you can have to write a descriptive paragraph where you describe your friend, you describe your family members. You can also write an introductory paragraph where you give me information or your teacher information about your family members, your friends, your schoolmates. It depends on the thing there. Now, what I am asking you to do is to pay attention to the following things. You need to write correctly, and that's very important. Now, what do I mean by correctly? That means spelling. Okay, the sentence has to be organized. So the sentence structure has to be organized and well done. For example, you say, I go to school, and you don't say I school to go. Okay, that is the meaning of sentence structure. You should be really, I would say, organized whenever you talk about sentences. Then you need also to concentrate on the use of verbs and vocab, the vocabulary items used. Sometimes you use a word not in the right place. So like Balqis asked me now, she said when I use good and when I use well. Okay, so sometimes you mix them, try not. Okay, and also you have to think about something also important, which is punctuation and capitalization. That means you shouldn't forget to write down or to put full stops, commas, punctuation marks, exclamation marks if you have description or surprise or something. And you don't forget to write capital letters if you are starting a new sentence, if you are writing about English, adjectives, nationalities, and something like that. Okay? So please be clear, be simple. Don't write very, I would say, long sentences that will make too many mistakes. Write short but correct, clear sentences. And that is my advice to you. Okay?
Mrs.
Yes, please.
Descriptive paragraph. I can use the description physical, mortal.
Yeah. If you have a description like that, you can do it. Why not? Okay?
Hobbies.
Now, normally because you are still in section number 2 in the second module, but normally if we have finished that in a correct way or in an appropriate way, we should have discovered how to clean, for example, the garage, how to do activities in the house, how to do, I don't know, things in the, I don't know, in the classroom. So we will have other vocabulary items that you can use to describe something or actions. But now you don't have many, okay?
Okay, and in a dialogue, I write the name of the person speak.
Yeah, that's a good question, Balqis. Now, they should normally give you in the question of the writing. So they will tell you, for example, you and Peter have to be discussing about something. So you write down your name and Peter's name. But if they don't give you, they say you and your friend or your father and you, I don't know, okay? So in that case, you need to simply give names yourself, okay?
Okay.
Good. Any more questions? Yeah? Fine. If that is okay, I think I will stop this review session. And thank you so much. And I hope we can see or meet again on other occasions. Okay? Yeah?
Okay.
Anything to say? Yunus, would you like to say something? Yes, Yunus.
Mrs.
Yes, please.
In the writing, when have we got le début, la suite et la fin?
No, normally yes, okay, but I don't know, it depends on the example you will have, okay. Now if you have the example of the letter, for example, you will go back to the book and you revise the letter that I would say Ali wrote to Peter. You revise that and you will also move to the next page, I think 43, 44. There is another example of the letter where you can find out how we start, how we put, or what do we put in the middle, and how can we finish the letter, okay? So you have a clear example in the book. But otherwise, logically speaking, you will be writing an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. But sometimes you have a dialogue. So where is the introduction and the body and the conclusion, okay? It depends on the example you have. It depends on the thing you have to do in the writing task.
Mrs. For example, when he says write letter, for example, dans le début, we say I'm glad to write you my first letter to my first pen friend, and la suite we say so I'm going to tell you about me and introduce me.
Yeah, that's the good way of doing that. So first of all, you greet, you say hi, say hello. Then you thank him, for example, if he sent you something earlier, for example, like a postcard or an email or anything, maybe a Facebook thing, picture, or something like that. So you thank him for sending you that thing or that message or that information. Then you express your feelings. Say, I'm happy, I'm glad, I'm pleased, I'm delighted, I don't know, I'm honored. You can use any adjective you want to express your feelings. Then you move to the message that you are writing the letter for, okay? To the reason of your writing of the letter. Do you understand? Then when you finish, you thank him and you promise him something, you hope something. Then you say, love, best, yours. So you finish with that, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Good. Rahma, do you have a question? Yes, please, go. Rahma, you have access, so speak. Do you have a question, Rahma? Okay, she raised her hand and then she's not talking. Okay, any more questions or we can stop? Yeah? Yeah, Usama, Yunus, do you have a question? No. No, okay. So thank you so much. And please don't you forget to revise well for the exam, and wish you all the best in life and of course in English and in the exam. See you guys. Goodbye.